Welcome back to Crypto Shockwave, the channel where we break down the biggest stories in the XRP world and give you the analysis that actually matters for your portfolio. 9 short positions for every single long, right now, on XRP. And yesterday, while every retail trader was panic selling at $1.09, the lowest price of this entire year, 332,000 whale wallets just hit an all-time record. All-time, in the entire history of this asset. And in the same 12 days that price was collapsing, those wallets quietly accumulated 340 million XRP. 340 million, without a single mainstream headline. That is not panic. That is a setup. When 9 out of 10 traders are betting against an asset, and that asset has a hard government deadline 21 days away, what you have is not a falling market. What you have is a trap. The White House has publicly targeted July 4th, 2026 as the signing date for the Clarity Act, the law that would permanently classify XRP as a digital commodity under federal law, forever. And 9 short positions stacked on top of that deadline do not create a collapse. They create rocket fuel, because every single one of those short bets has to close the moment price moves up, and forced buying at scale is what this market calls a short squeeze. But wait, before you think the price drop is the whole story, let me show you what the institutional money is actually doing, because this is the number that changes everything. XRP ETF inflows have now reached $1.43 billion in cumulative capital since November 2025. That money did not leave when price hit $1.09. It held. Institutional money does not panic sell at cycle lows. It waits for the catalyst. And right now the catalyst has a specific date stamped on it, July the 4th, 21 days away. The on-chain data this week is telling a story that retail is completely missing. Wallets holding between 1 million and 10 million XRP increased their total balances by 340 million tokens in the first 12 days of June alone. That is not small money moving. That is coordinated accumulation at scale. At the same time, exchange inflows from smaller wallets ticked upward. Retail selling, whale buying, the same divergence that has historically preceded the largest upward moves in this market. Smart money buys in the dark while retail sells in the headlines. And right now, the dark has never been darker. Stop right there, because there is one technical signal that nobody in mainstream financial media reported this week. Elliott Wave analysts tracking the XRP daily chart have identified a 3-wave impulse pattern. This pattern has a first resistance target at $1.46, a wave A recovery target at $2.12, and a full pattern completion range between $2.39 and $3.11. From $1.09. That is the distance between where retail panic sold and where the pattern says this move ends. And the pattern activated the moment price touched that low. But wait, there is a second layer here that even the most bullish analysts are not talking about loudly enough. Standard Chartered Bank has already published their Clarity Act scenario model. Their base case puts XRP at $2.80 under moderate conditions. Their bull case, if ETF inflows accelerate after passage, targets $7 in 2027. And the most aggressive institutional models currently in circulation project $5 to $10 by late 2026 if the Senate floor vote happens before the August recess. $5, $10, from $1.09. The gap between those two numbers is the exact opportunity that retail is currently selling into. Now let me give you both sides completely honestly, because smart money always respects the risk. The bear case is real. XRP just set a new year low at $1.09. The chart shows lower highs and lower lows on every short-term time frame. Active whale wallets offloaded 60 million XRP last week, even as total whale wallet counts hit records. Not all whales agree on direction. Some are accumulating, some are distributing. The Clarity Act still has no confirmed Senate floor vote date. The August recess is the hard wall. Miss that window, and this catalyst disappears. Polymarket still sits at 47% for passage this year, less than half. The bears are not wrong to be cautious. But here is the reframe. When the tide goes out, you see who was swimming naked. And right now the tide is fully out. Retail is exposed. Fearful. Selling. But 332,000 whale wallets just reached an all-time record at the exact same moment. 1.43 billion in institutional ETF money is sitting inside this market completely untouched. And 9 short positions for every long are stacked directly on top of a July the 4th government deadline. By the time certainty arrives, the price has already moved. The question is not whether you believe in XRP. The question is whether you are positioned before the deadline or after it. Here are your 3 signals to watch before you make any decision. Signal 1. Watch the $1.13 daily close level. This is the line the market is defending right now. A daily close and hold above $1.13 this weekend confirms that $1.09 was the capitulation low. A clean break and daily close below $1.09 invalidates the Elliott Wave impulse setup entirely. 2 levels, 1 decision. Watch it every single evening. Signal 2. Watch for a Senate floor vote announcement from Majority Leader John Thune. No date has been confirmed yet. The moment Thune announces a scheduled floor vote, polymarket odds will move sharply from 47%. That announcement alone, before the vote even happens, will be the price trigger. Set a Google alert for Clarity Act floor vote. That notification could be worth more than any price alert you have right now. Signal 3. Watch weekly XRP ETF inflow data every Thursday. Current weekly inflows must stay above $25 million to confirm institutional confidence is holding at these lows. If any single week before the Senate vote shows inflows above $50 million, Standard Chartered's 2.80 base case is beginning to price in. Watch Coinbase institutional flow data alongside ETF numbers. When both accelerate together in the same week, the short squeeze begins. The data sitting underneath this price right now is extraordinary. $1.09 low. 332,000 whale wallets at an all-time record. 340 million XRP accumulated in 12 days. 1.43 billion in ETF money holding firm. 9 short positions for every long. And July the 4th, 21 days away. Patience is not waiting. It is knowing what you are waiting for. And right now, the data says smart money knows exactly what it is waiting for. The train does not wait. And this particular train has a departure date printed on the ticket. If this video gave you the clarity you needed, hit that like button right now and share this with one XRP holder who panic sold this week, because they need to see both sides of this whale accumulation story before they make another decision. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on notifications, because the next video we are dropping could be the most important one you ever watch. Stay wise, stay positioned. I will see you in the next one.